Title of this is, do you also feel stuck dating? Hmm. I'm sensing a bit of anxiety from you. You feel like you're trapped into a box. But let me reassure you, you're not stuck. You never are. There's always a way out. I used to wear a wristband on my wrist that said, it was a scripture, and it said to rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, and be constant in prayer. I think you could benefit from that. You feel stuck. Let's get into it. Let's see how I can help you. I'm in my mid 20s. I was recently in my mid 20s. And on the surface, things are going pretty well. Well, that's good. I like to hear that things are going well. When I started off the video, I thought you were doing bad. So, either way, if you ever start doing bad, refer back to that. I work out most days, have hobbies like gaming, running, camping, and hanging out with mates. We have similar interests. Sound like a cool guy. I'm assuming you're a dude now because you like gaming and running and working out. But the fact that you called your friends mates, that either means you're gay because you wouldn't mate with your friends unless you're gay, or two, you're from the UK. So I'm assuming you're from the UK. Well, actually, I shouldn't assume. So you let me know. I got a decent social life and a solid career. I even managed to buy my own house, which I'm proud of. Wow, I'm proud of you. You're doing very well for yourself to be in your mid 20s. Hope you're not lying. But when it comes to dating, I feel completely stuck. I've approached probably 1,000 women, both online and in person. Okay, so you're not homosexual. Doesn't matter either way. I've had one relationship under a year, ended with her cheating. Been on 30 to 50 first dates and slept with 10 to 20 women. But nothing ever seems to last. Sounds like a modern situation. Sounds like 2024 to me. We have quite a lot in common. I wouldn't say the numbers, having approached 1,000 women in all, whatever. But we have quite a lot in common. You have decent ratios. You don't end up fucking everybody you meet. You don't end up you meet everybody you fuck, I suppose. And you don't end up fucking everybody you're going to date with. So you sound like a decent guy with your head screwed on correctly. But you said red flag, you slept with 10 to 20 women. You don't know the exact number? Brother? Okay, fuck off. I'm respectful and well mannered. That's what I said. Not a nice guy who's a pushover, but I treat women kindly. That's the sweet spot. Don't be a yes man, but just treat them how you would like to be treated. Still, I only seem to attract women who are either overweight or have a lot of emotional baggage. So they either have a lot of physical baggage or emotional baggage. But I don't know which is worse. But don't. This dude is acting like he's lower because an overweight woman or emotional baggage woman is approaching him. Newsflash, brother. Every woman's gonna have emotional baggage. Now they may be varying magnitudes of emotional baggage, but no woman is gonna come to you with no issues. So you have to just live with that. I'm not expecting a supermodel, just someone active and reasonably healthy who doesn't have tons of unresolved trauma. I don't think the bar is too low for you or too high for you. I think you have reasonable expectations. People used to tell me that all the time until I stopped listening. They used to say, "Oh, because I have a list of things I need, and a list of things that if you have, I refuse to speak to you. And I've shared my list with some of my male friends and probably a couple of my female friends, and they all say I'm losing it. I'm tweaking. They say what you're looking for can't be found. It's impossible. Your expectations are too high. You need to be more accepting. I'm like, well, whoa. I check all of these boxes. Me. And these aren't gender specific things, right? These are just personality traits and life traits that I'm writing down. I'm like, I'm all of those things, and I'm none of those red flags that I don't want to be checked. So if I can be it, it's not impossible for me to think that a woman can be that too, where I can find a woman that has those things in common with me. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible, and I'm not. It's not like I'm a 10 out of 10. I'm just, I'm just a nigga. So. Don't listen to those. Don't think your expectations are too high. You just want a normal woman. My gosh. Anyone who fits that description either ignores me or laughs me off. I've tried all the usual advice, working out, having hobbies, a good job, but I'm feeling lost. Listen, you can't make anyone like you, and who does like you is not a representation of you. Okay, you just can't. You cannot judge yourself upon things and criteria that you have no control over. You can try your best. You can become Idris Elba or whoever the woman like. Just because it happens to be you, they won't like you. But, hey, who will ever know what goes on in women's heads? Do not worry yourself with that. Do your best and put your best foot forward. That is literally all you can do. Do not worry about what a woman likes. Meanwhile, my friends seem to jump from relationship to relationship with ease. They have lower standards. I've seen that too. I felt the same way. How are these people in relationship after relationship? They don't have standards. They want anything. They're kind of like my dog, Dior. I mean, he'll just fuck anything with a hole in it, really, truly. He don't really care. There's no criteria for them to meet. There's no rubric to be graded on. They're like more like dogs than humans. Has anyone else gone through this? I'm starting to feel like giving up on dating altogether and just getting a dog to retire early with. Listen. One, you have to realize that you have to accept some blame. One, probably looking in the wrong places. And these are all things I've had to come to terms with myself. One, possibly you're looking in the wrong places. Two, possibly you're looking for the wrong thing. Personality matters as well. It's not just emotional trauma and how nice her body is, right? But don't lower your standards. If you have a nice body and you work on that, you deserve someone that does the same. That's how I feel, at least. 3, you have to come to terms and accept your actual rating in real life. There have been times where I thought I was better than what I was. So I expected to be getting more traction until I really stepped outside of my body and said, who would really want to date me in this current state? And how good am I? And then you learn that you kind of get dropped off your pedestal and you kind of realize that you're not as special as you really thought you were. Like, you matter, you're important, but you're not saving anybody. So please step off of that pedestal. An overweight woman, you being with an overweight woman is not insane. I mean, after all, I don't know who the fuck you are. You're not that famous. Nobody gives a fuck about you, really. So calm down. A fat girl would not be the end of your life. And truth be told, You not even on the level of a nigga like me. Probably, I would probably beat your ass. So just saying. And that's what I had to realize too. A lot of niggas look at me and think I'm what they call it, shark meat. Hey, fuck it. What J. Cole said, there's always gonna be a something bigger than the one you got. So just love yours. And really do not give up. You just have to reevaluate your methods and figure out what you truly need to do to get the results that you want. Because you obviously what you're doing is not working. I learned that where people usually go to meet people for people our age, I'm not interested in that. Hey, so you got to find the route that works best for you. I found for me to find sensible women and filter out properly, online dating really works the best. I have a job. I have things to do and shit. I work even on the weekends. I ain't got time to be go out and searching like Dora the Explorer for a bitch. So hey, the online method works for me. I'm not married, so I mean, I feel like it has somewhat worked because I've met some decent people, but I'm not married yet, so who knows if that actually works. That's not how my parents met. So really, find out what works best for you and do not give up. Take yourself off that pedestal. Get down and never forget where you came from because you have more work to do, brother. Have a great evening. If you need anything else, hit me back up. I'm always here. Peace.